Hello everybody! Today's video is going to be a fishing video. And I thought maybe some of you that been cooped up all winter and you know, maybe getting a little cabin fever might want to go out fishing, so I'm going to invite you along. My original plan was to go out with the fly rod. I've been trying to teach myself to be a better fly fisherman, and my original plan was to use the fly rod, and I was going to use some flies that my friend Mark had tied up for me. Mark is quite a creative fly tyer, and he dropped off all sorts of flies and streamers for me to try. And last night I was so excited about using all these different flies, and I had dreams of catching all sorts of fish with them. But wouldn't you know it, this morning I woke up and we've got some, as you can probably hear in the background, we've got some very high winds today. Winds probably 35 to 45 miles an hour. So I'm going to put the fly rod on hold today, and I'm going to take out Grandpa's spinning rod with a brass bladed Mepp spinner, a number 2 Mepp spinner. That's what I'm going to start with. And for those of you who may never have heard of a Mepp spinner, these lures have been around for a long time. I think I read somewhere where they were originally made in France about 80 years ago. Can you imagine a lure 80 years old? And I've seen some pictures of the original ones, and they're not a whole lot different than the ones today. Now, they make them all different color blades and sizes. One of my favorites is the brass blade, though they all catch fish. Now, you may ask yourself, what is this Mepp's lure trying to imitate in the world, in the fish's world? Well, actually, it's not intended to imitate anything. It's just a inline spinner that triggers something in fish between the vibration of the blade and the flash of the blade. It just triggers something in those fish to strike at it. And I also read one time that more trophy fish have been caught on Mepp spinners than any other lure. Now, some of them have squirrel tails tied to the hook. Squirrel, or and they'll dye them, and Mepps will actually buy squirrel tails from hunters. I think they'll either give you money directly or perhaps a credit towards some lures. I am a big fan of Mepp Spinners. They come in all sorts of sizes. Here's a number 1. This is a number 2. Somewhere in here there's a 0. That one right there that's hooked with a bunch of other ones is a 0. These are number 3s. Well, you get it. The larger the number, the bigger the spinner. These here are a 5, and some fours. So this is the lure that we're going to use today, and hopefully we can catch some fish with it. That wind's really starting to pick up. What do you say we go over to the small pond where we'd be a little more protected from the wind? Well, I wish the weather was a little better, but thanks for coming along fishing with me today. Until next time, take care.